Hello guys, today I'll be giving my first impressions on the GAN XS. So this comes in this very nice box, has a couple of accessories in it, this GAN pamphlet which has F12 and OLL, PLL, everything, uh, this thing also, and this nice bag, pouch, and the important stuff, which is the screws, I think, which I will talk about later, and this is the tensioning tool. Okay, and also this pamphlet, which is in both English and whatever language this is. So this thing I did not figure out. I had to figure out how this thing worked by reading this before realizing that it is written in English behind that. So there's that. Okay, so out of the box, the cube was very fast and uncontrollable pretty much. But it was very smooth, and turning was super effortless, and I would say it still is. Corner cutting was not very nice, but I don't think that's relevant now. The corner twist and all did not happen at all, and I was pretty much forced to put lube in this because of how fast and uncontrollable it was. I'm used to slower cubes, so handling this was pretty hard for me initially. Then I lubed it with weight 5 and adjusted the cube a bit. So before I begin, this cube is highly customizable. It does not have the the magnet kind of tubes or whatever which he had in the annex, and it does not have the six spring set of whatever it is, the different color niblets. Anyway, so I'll just talk about the tech stuff going on in this cube really quick. So this thing is really advanced, by the way. So if you can notice this, they have this slidable magnets, I guess, in every cube, in every edge piece. So it's here, and the packaging also clearly says it. This thing shines here. Okay, so basically how this works is that you turn it a bit, and these things you can actually slide around. So if it is innermost, the sliding thing, so if I put it the most inside, the strength of the magnet weakens, and how that happens is that the corner magnet is placed at the corner. So when you have it at the strongest end, that is most towards the outer end, they are perfectly aligned. So I'm gonna assume that that's what makes the magnet strength stronger and weaker. So that was pretty fun to see. This is some really big brain tech over here, and I personally feel like the having them at the strongest is what makes the cube perform best. So there's that. Next thing which I want to talk about is this thing as well. So initially I had no idea how this worked. As I said, I was trying to figure it out, reading this in Chinese or Japanese, whatever it is. So basically how this works is that this is divided in two parts, and I really hope it focuses, which it won't. So it has this blue part and it has this clear part. So the clear part basically moves with the help of this screwdriver kind of a thing which we have. So it goes in perfectly, and then you can just turn it. So basically every time you turn it, you have to turn it counterclockwise, by the way. So every time you turn it, it has it makes a click kind of sound like this, like that. So don't worry, the cube did not break. That's how it sounds. Okay, so basically you can adjust this from 1 to 4, no, 1 to 6, I think. Yeah, 1 to 6. So basically 1 to 4, yeah. So you can just keep moving this thing until you cannot it's if you have to apply pressure to move it, that's when you know that this is at the tightest. So at this point you also know that this kind of thing is this clear thing is just inside her, so that means it is at the tightest. Okay. And how this works is basically this. Again, I cannot focus, never mind. Okay, so I can't show it. Okay, so we look at the pamphlet then. Yeah, this is the strong medium thing. Okay. And Jesus Christ, yeah, here. So basically how this works is that there's this no position here, or as I think there's 0 with a cross pretty much. Okay, it finally focused. So there's 0 here, 1, 3, and in the other set, which is the dark blue set, this one, it has 2 and 4. So basically how this works, and this is the axis distance, which I do not understand the concept of. What I'm interpreting from this is that 1, this has this graph as well, so if we can understand, there's that. So basically at 1 the elasticity is the least from what I have figured out, and at 4 it is at most. So I want my cube to be less elastic as possible, so mine is at 1. Obviously you cannot see this because they are very little, even I can barely see it. Yeah, I cannot show that. Yeah, that will not be visible, it's really small. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so now to how the cube actually performs. I think the cube is very nice. It sounds really well as well. So this is one of my first GAN memes. Yes, this is my meme, by the way. It sounds not clacky. It's actually really smooth, and you can actually customize it just with lubing to make it fast or slower, which is the case with most other 3x3s, but this one can significantly change its performance. So if it starts fast setting, then it's really fast, and if it is at slow, it is still really fast for me, but I think it's fast enough, it shouldn't be really slow either. End slices are also very nice. The sticker shades, I guess, are pretty nice. I do not like the orange at all. The rest of them are pretty nice actually. So I have actually gotten quite a few sub 5 singles and sub 7 averages on this, which is very nice. I have tried this on StatMat and I get very nice times. This cube has definitely made me more attracted towards cubing again. Basically I'm more into cubing again, so kind of motivating me. I get really nice times at it and I really enjoy solving it. So I'll just probably post some solves along with this so that you guys can see how the cube performs in solves. So basically this was just a first look video because mostly I just talked about the packaging and the springs and not much about the cube itself, and I will be talking about that in the review. So thank you guys for watching.